Alright guys, I'm gonna show you a quick video. It gets on my nerves. People do not show you quick enough. They just do a lot of talking, but at the end it's just a simple thing you can do to organize your files. We're gonna go for the arcade emulator because this is what we want. We want to use it for video gaming and no mechanical poker and slot machines and computers and all that shit, which it takes a lot of space in your computer, and we're gonna make it small and organized. .org. This is the original website. We're not using a different website because there are so many websites talking about Mame, and we're just gonna go to the documentation, type ROM. Okay, well, about the ROM test, and sometimes we get confused what the ROMs are. So there's some parents, clones, display, and merging. The parents are the regular games. Sometimes we get confused with parents and clones because the clones are depending on the parents, also the booklets, and some updates are depending on the parents. So we have to make sure that we have the parents on the non-merged set. With ROMs are not saved in the same zip folder, and they're split. Well, they're not split. They're actually not together, and but it takes a lot more space. It's a lot more files. Also, the split one. There, many people like to split, which is we're gonna use the split set because we want to get the parents and also the clones and the updates from those video games. The merge set, you got the parent and the update, and it helps also in saving storage. But the problem is that you cannot choose as exactly what you really want, and sometimes we're not gonna be able to find the ROMs that we're looking for and the methods we're gonna show you, because like the regular Pac-Man was called Punk-Man, and that's the zip folder or zip file for the Punk or Pac-Man, and Mame is gonna show us Pac-Man, but the Punk Man is the original name. So we want the updates and also the parent, um, and also just make sure you copy the BIOS, because if you don't copy the BIOS as new zip, the video games are not gonna play, are not gonna work. Because on this video, we're gonna do a Neo Geo separation ROM, and as I can show you here, the merge and the split, they're a little bit different on the size, and I prefer using the split because there's more files, as you notice. Okay, let's just open the arcade. What we're gonna use the arcade for is to get the ROM list. The only way we can get the ROM list out of this is we have to look at the program right here. As you see, as the ROM name, that's the list we need, so we can get the name of the zip file. But the only way to separate them is by the source file. As right here, it shows you the source file, which is the system of the video games we're gonna emulate. What we're gonna have to focus is go to the source, and we're gonna have to scroll down all the way to the source for the new geo, which is what we really want. We want to get the new geo source, and let's just find it here. Alright, so here's all the Neo Geo video games. This is the list we trying to get. On the bottom on the right, it says 278 games. We're gonna go to Tools, Up, and Save. We're gonna give it a name, Neo Geo. Save it. Okay. Alright, so here's the ROM. At the end, we had to put that zip, as every ROM is saved as a zip file. So we got 278 video games from UGO system. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna try to delete the beginning of the text file because there's nothing we can use here. So we're gonna delete it. So this is the way it's gonna look like. We're gonna change it into a bat file. We're gonna change a txt into a bat file. So let me just show you how to see that extension. In order to see the extension, we're just gonna go to options. We're gonna scroll all the way down here to hide extensions. See, like it does not show the extensions, but if you pick off the check mark, it will display the extension. So this is the way to we're gonna change it. That's that. Yeah. Now we're just gonna right click with edit with notepad. See, the text are not white anymore. There are different colors. It's telling you it's gonna be in a bat file. So we're gonna go to find and replace. So we're gonna put find what, and we're gonna put the money sign saying put something at the end of the text, exactly at the end of every line. So we're gonna put find $, that's it, because we want to get all the zip files. They're all saved on zip. I know I'm repeating myself, it's just I'm trying to make a video very quick and so you can see the way I do it, and you guys can do it quick. If you get stuck or something, just rewind the video. That's the way you can figure out. Sometimes people edit videos and you get lost. So I'm just trying to do it as we go. So we're gonna put the zip file at the end. Let me just show you something. I'm gonna type 2020 of the video game from Yu-Gi-Oh! You see there's 3 video games, and here's the ROM files. There are 3. That's exactly the name we need. So they're all 3 in this list. So we're gonna put $, put the regular expression, pick up the match case. So we're gonna put replace, and at the end of each line you put that's it. So we want all the zip files from with this name. So now we're gonna put at the end the name of the folder we want. We're gonna give it space because we want a space between the name. So /Yu-Gi-Oh! So there you go. See? So we want something at the beginning. We put this symbol because we want to put copy at the beginning. Plus we put space, and it will add the copy and space. Now we're finishing our bat file. So first we have to clean. We're gonna have to give 2 spaces, create MD, the folder, and space in the folder name, right? So now we're gonna have to clean it up at the bottom. Alright, MD, let's create the folder. Alright, so we're gonna clean the extra ones that created on the bottom. So now we got our bat file, which is gonna copy every ROM name from the folder. Alright, so let's just save it, and we're gonna go for our bat file. Here's our bat file. Copy it. We're gonna have to copy it inside the ROM folder. I'm gonna go to a split one, paste it, and since there's so many files, there's 36,000 files, it takes a little while to folder into our ROM folder inside our emulator. I'm just copying the Neo Geo BIOS here. That's all I'm doing, Neo Geo BIOS. So here we're gonna go ahead and directories, insert. "282 video games. This is exactly all the Neo Geo video games." And here's the King of Fighters. I think everybody's gonna try to get Neo Geo the King of Fighters. I don't like King of Fighters much. I just prefer Fatal Fury and Samurai Shodown. I love those two games. There's other Neo Geo video games I like. The King of Fighters, it just drives me crazy. There's so many versions. It's just that difficult for me. Let's just run it so you can see that it works. And the first thing you're gonna see is the Neo Geo BIOS. If you wouldn't copy that file from the NeoGeo.zip, you wouldn't get this far. So there you go. You got the King of Fighters, and it's working perfectly. All the video games, it should work correctly. And it's just 4 gigabytes just for the YouTube. If you put all the Capcom video games, like the Street Fighter and everything, I think it's gonna take about no more than 6 gigabytes. Even with the Street Fighter 3. The Street Fighter 3, you're gonna have to be really careful when you copy the CHD file. If you need me to show you, let me know. Also, you can create a list on the working video games on this system. You create this list here. You go to Tools, Save Current List, and just do the process I just showed you. Or you can go to Source and you choose the source you want. You can do the N1 Sega, N2, or Model 3 from Sega, and separate the ROMs. You can do also Naomi, and just save a lot of space, because even Naomi does not work on Mame. So it's just better that you take out the Naomi ROM, and so you can save space. But if you take them off, you can use the emulator from Demule to run those video games. Also, you have to be careful with those, because some they do have a CHD file, which is a hard drive, CD, whatever. But see, like, I made it small and you don't have so many files, and this is the way to do it. Thank you.